Alright everybody, welcome. I will be doing a live commentary, gameplay, tutorial on how to build a wonder weapon. So, it has got live footage, so it's not going to be perfect, but it's just raw, authentic footage here. So, I will just start off by saying this gobblegum pack is the one that I'm personally using to make this, I guess, more time efficient without doing any cuts, because it is a live commentary tutorial. But I will also be showing you guys the steps, so you don't have to have this. It's just kind of like what I figured would make this a little bit more time efficient for the time's sake, so you can see the steps. This is not necessary, but these three are definitely going to help me with the time here. So without further ado, I'm just going to go right ahead. I'm probably just going to change one tiny thing. I should have done this before anything, actually. Place that. Alright. The gun doesn't matter, really. That's just up to your starting, like, that's just your preference. But certainly want to show you guys the steps here. So here we go. Now I don't have my webcam on right now, but usually I do for the stream. Gonna pop this. I have it on TikTok right now, that's why. So for replayability purposes, I don't want to have my. I'm trying to make it somewhat formal. You can catch my webcam on the live stream sections on my YouTube channel. But anyways, so we are spawning in right off the bat. I'm gonna go into getting essence for this door. We're gonna melee to get Ted's head. We might be familiar with this. Building old Tessie. I will actually use my 30,000 points just so I can get around the map a little bit earlier on to show you guys with simplicity here. Once that's done, enter old Tessie. We'll be heading over to the farm location. As you guys will be able to see here, I personally like to, it's just a preference, but the order, some things here in the order won't matter as much, but I will go to the farm first as they actually instruct here. Just because you guys will see how I'm gonna turn on the power in a chronological order, I guess, in a way. So we're gonna go ahead and quickly get back here. I'll try to see if I can get a ray gun right off the bat so it could facilitate. Oh, thought the box was gonna be here. Guess we'll do that later. So we're gonna turn on this power. So right now what we're doing is just turning on the power for all different locations. That is the #1 requirement. So this is something you guys are probably already used to by now. You can fast forward to the part where I'm done turning on the power if you guys are up to here. But I'm going to make it as simple as possible when it comes to not skipping anything. This is why I'm doing a live commentary. So okay. Not much more else to do. I'm gonna get my armor right off the bat too, just for safety reasons. Thanks to my 30,000 points. We'll be going on to the next power.
Go ahead, call me. Something is taking pity on us.
So nothing extraordinary going on right now, just turning on all the powers and all the different stations that we have to do for the regular setup. Still gonna get that extra change if I can. See, this is why at this point I usually already like to have my ray gun, if possible, but we have the points to recover this. It's a lot faster if I can just blow these all out with a ray gun when the box is at farm. And I failed it. Quite funny.
I'll be seeing you.
See, this is actually rather embarrassing because every time I've done it, it's never been failed, but the first time I try to do a live comp to show you guys, I end up failing it. Simply for not having the ray gun. Go. Way faster if I just had the ray gun, like I said, but that's what we'll manage with. Moving on, we will be heading towards Old Tessie again. I'm not quite sure where the box is, if I'm honest, but wherever I find it, I will hit it. So I can do these faster. It might be on the lakes. Just gonna quickly build the pack-a-punch here. Alright, we're gonna head over to lakes. Again, just standard procedure, turning on the power, nothing out of the ordinary so far. It's just a regular setup. I'm also not using Rampage Inducer, so I don't have to just spam while I'm doing everything, so I can kind of get a good memo for it all. Alright, we're here. I get some points from here. If the box is here though, I'm gonna, before I turn on the power, I will hit it. I can get my ray gun right off the bat and do it faster. Alright, so now that it's done, I'm gonna quickly get these done. And power's on. Getting all the extra loose change I can get. So for now, I will have to. This is where the real tutorial really starts. Now that we have done all 3 power stations, I will just kind of wait around till I can get to round 8. You will see why. On round 8, I will be going over to the spawn room again. Still just getting over the round here. Alright, perfect. So round 8, we will be heading over to spawn room with old Tessie. Gotta get him off of us. Alright, so we are back. If you come over here, you will get him to spawn in. And this Klaus will be dropping the key card that we need for the next step. So we just gotta, you know, hit. If you don't have a ray gun right now, just hit the weak spots, and he'll drop it easily. We have the chip. So with the chip that is acquired in round 8 from the spawn room, we are able to let me not end the round just yet, just so I could, I guess, for showing purposes. So we're going to head over to it's only day 2, so I can't, I mean day 1 of the release, so I can't quite list the name of the town, but we're gonna pass farm. It's a 1 after farm. I'm gonna go right through here. Ashwood. Alright, Ashwood. Okay, so after getting our chip, we're coming to Ashwood. Once in Ashwood, we're going to head over to him. We're going to install it in the sheriff's office. Now, right now the sheriff is still sleeping, as I would like to call it, so I'm going to use 3 or 4 stuns at once to wake him up until his eyes turn red. there we have it, folks. So he is awake. Now that we've acquired control over the sheriff, over Klaus, I mean, we will be going over to the Ascension portion of the map. I like to call it Ascension, but it is really a Skyrocket, I think. So we're gonna enter Old Tessie. Gonna go make a left turn here from Ashwood. Keep in mind, guys, it is day one, so my terminologies may not be the greatest, but nevertheless, the tutorial still stands with the steps that I'm showing you guys. So you can just follow along with what I'm actually doing and ignore my locations. So we're at the Cosmodrome. Once at the Cosmodrome, we'll be going downstairs. Once here, we'll be opening this door. And we are going to call Q right here. Q for me, but obviously you guys know how to control him. So we're gonna get Klaus to come over to this panel. I'm very vague, but just follow along with what, like, the location I'm in right now. So once he comes over this way, we'll now interact with the machine, and then we have this scanning QR code, not QR code, but a scanner that'll be scanning us. So we just have to make sure that we hold our ground for just a little bit here. Stay within the frame of the red circle. That's what I like to do usually, and it's quite quick. So I like to do it in between rounds because you're gonna get some spawns. Perfect. So once we have done the scan, we are going to pick up our canister, the Aether barrel. But keep in mind, you're not gonna be able to really sprint with this on, so you have to maneuver your way. Make sure that you're not taking as much damage. I guess try to get a good gun. We are going to head into Old Tessie. I just want to make sure you guys know, we can't really use the launch pads right now because it will drop the canister, so we're going to have to go through Old Tessie. Now with Old Tessie, I will go back to Ashwood. Again, this doesn't have to be this particular order, but I find it to be the best, most convenient route to take for the canisters. Not dropping the canister, going back. So once here, we will be heading over to where we turned on the power. Again, I can't run, so just be mindful of that as you're going through the steps. So once here, we insert it into the power station. This is a very quick, brief station that we must kind of just hold the ground on. The extraction really doesn't take long at all. Once it's done, you have a timer that's going to go off, as you're seeing. So I'm going to take it. I can sprint once again, so I'm going to head right back down to Old Tessie. Now, with Old Tessie, I will be now heading over to the lakes region. So I'm specifically choosing the lakes because it's going to come out to be a very nice sequential order, location-wise, for the next location. So if you're seeing, I'm just going left from Ashwood into Lost Cabins, and into Blackwater Lake. Now once here, I will be going back to the same process. Insert the canister into the power station. It's not the power switch, but you guys see obviously what I'm talking about. The Origins drills. So it's almost done. Now that it's complete, we take it, and we will be going back into old testy. And this is why I say I liked it, because from here, personally, I find that I can just go straight through into spawn, and then right into straight path into farm. Again, it is day one, so you guys are probably going to find more optimized ways down the line, but this is the way that I like to take it. We just speed through spawn, don't get out here. Make sure you're picking up healing flowers. Okay, I made it to the farm. Once here, make sure you don't run out of time and you insert it into the power station. I'm gonna take it. From here, we're going to head downstairs into the basement of the farm. And we're going to insert it right over here. So just interact with this station. Now, from here, guys, leave this as is for now. This is where you have to kind of pay attention a little bit. From here, so I'm gonna go back to Janice Towers Plaza. Do you guys see these symbols right here? Right over here? So on the way back, I'm gonna try to memorize these. The order doesn't really matter, but we have to know that. Or you could take a picture of them. You could always try to use little keywords to remember them. Anything you really like, but this is kind of like the final step almost. So I'm gonna use a teleporter back to the farm. So here is where I get to like have a really good look at them. Okay, so here we have. For me, this is gonna change for every order, obviously for every game, but just try to keep in mind the symbol. So I have myself. I have the arrow with the circle with the line in the middle, and finally, I like to call this a kind of like a Cupid's arrow kind of symbol. So now that we have that in mind, we have to go back to where I just told you guys and put them in it's just a random order. Doesn't really matter which order you pick into here. So there's a Cupid. Keep interacting until you find it. So that's the one with the circle in the middle, the line in the middle, and then finally I'm gonna do that one, and then I hit interact with the eye. From here, you're gonna take the wonder weapon, and we're gonna enter this little lockdown sequence where you can't get past this certain circle. What we're gonna do here is shoot the portals that open. Doesn't matter the order, and just retract the bullets. So see how they close when you retract them? So we're gonna do that for every one of these. Every time you retract, we get rid of the portal. So we have now completed it, and yeah, that is how you get the Necrofluid Gauntlet. From here, obviously, you can go ahead and upgrade it, which I will. Attack a punch 1, The way it works is, I mean, I don't really want to spoil exactly how it works, but spike shot, kind of like a ballistic knife, and you can retract the bullets back. And in the way on the path is going to basically take out anything in the path. So as you guys can see here, quite lovely. You also notice my health bar. It gives me a sort of protection here, but we retract them. And yeah, double pack. I will ultimately end up triple packing it, but that is really about it. You guys can mess around with it. It's really good for hoarding, I would say, because you get to just throw as many as... actually, I would say it's the best for the boss, but from here, I just hit the right click for me, and they all retract to me. And they will kill anything in the path for that, in that time matter, so... I know it's very informal. I know it wasn't exactly the best kind of no-nonsense Mr. Waffles, but I feel like some people might learn the best by going like specifically step by step on where it is the person goes at every single moment. So I hope that this helped somebody out there, even if you didn't really have to listen to the audio. I didn't even use the webcam this time, the face cam, just to try to make it somewhat more formal than just a regular live stream, even though it is a live commentary. But yeah, now I'm just gonna triple pack a punch it, and that is it. Oh, here, look. Very good for Surza. Almost immediately kills him. On that note, everyone, thanks for watching, and have fun.
this was gonna be fun. You never said shit, not fair.
How can I get rid of this robot helper, man? I don't understand. I want to buy other things. I mean, he's helping me, but like... Oh, it's busy today, Grace? Thank you for the likes. My dad told me that it was busier than usual for a Friday. But consider yourself lucky, Grace, that you didn't work on Veterans Day. That you should be grateful, because I opened Veterans Day, and when I tell you, I literally had... I have a picture of it, by the way. I had 22 tables at one point by myself, with no help. Like, I literally took a picture of the open checks. I was not crying, dude. If anything, wait, who's Kathy in the first place? But Jess was like, dude, I'm surprised you like actually handled that, because if it was like Brandon Gaines or anybody else, they would have been flipping the hell out. Like she literally said, I'm actually surprised at how well you handled that, because she was hosting that day, but she was getting overwhelmed at the host stand from how much. Oh. She wasn't even there when it was busy. Actually, wait, she was there. I forgot she was. Jessica Freeze. She was put at the host stand that day. Yeah, I'm closing bar tomorrow. But like, I literally actually had nightmares from from Veterans Day. Like, I went to sleep that night, Tuesday night, and I actually literally had a freaking nightmare from that shift. It was so bad. Yeah, I don't have server nightmares often, but I was there from 10:45 till about 10 o'clock p.m. So I did leave at close. It was quite bad, dude. But yeah, I'll be seeing you tomorrow because you're opening. Dude, can I get rid of this guy? How do I get rid of Klaus, man? I want El Casimir's. This is like a little annoying. What is that? What did these drop? I'm not scared of going in the fan because I don't know if I'm gonna die. Oh, a quest item, huh? Dude, I want to get rid of this guy. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna get rid of him. I'm gonna Google it at this point. How to get rid of Klaus on BO7. I hope I'm not bugged out. It's only showing me how to actually revive him, but it's not showing me how to get rid of him, dude. I hope I'm not stuck with him, dude. I literally want El Casimir's. Maybe if I just come like traveling, I can get rid of him. Ooh, I'm about to down. I feel like that's gotta be the way. Bro, it still says I'm controlling him. I don't get it. Can I like put him back in his cell or something? Like seriously, dude. I want to get El Casimir's. It's like actually annoying me now. Maybe I have to like save. No, but even if I save and quit, dude, I think it's gonna be annoying. It's gonna stay on. Bro, I'm trying to literally get rid of this guy. How to get rid of Klaus control, maybe? You can also disable Klaus or his shield by damaging him or his Tesla coils directly. Okay, so maybe if I shoot him, he'll stop. Come here, Klaus. Actually, wait, am I already done? Maybe that was all I needed and I was overcomplicating it this whole time. Now that I brought him back, maybe, yeah, we'll see, hopefully. No. Sadly. Oh, dude. I guess I just have to hit him. Come here, Klaus. He might be bugged out, man. Klaus, I want to stop using you. How can I get rid of you, man? Oh. Dude, this is so annoying. I want to get LT Casimir's, man. Of course that ended the round, man. Of course, of course. Oh, I'm dead, man. I freaking hate this, dude. It's so annoying. How can how could I not get rid of him? Yeah, I feel like I'm better off restarting. He's bugged out. Like, I don't want to have to use the freaking I'm so mad, dude. I don't want to restart, but I think I have to restart. I don't want to do it, though. I'll exfil at the next opportunity. That just really got me so annoyed. I just wasted an hour. I'm probably gonna film a new tutorial, actually. I gotta get rid of him. That's all I want, man.
Cleanse 'em in righteous fire.
When can I exfil?
No matter what you see, death will always
Just what a waste of gobblegums and everything. It's just really, really irritating. Dude, I did not want to exfil. That's really freaking annoying. Oh, thank you for the rose. My goodness, thank you so much. Thank you, Evan. Much appreciated. Well, we're gonna exfil here soon. But I'm not happy about having to exfil because it's my game. My game is completely bugged out right now.
I do not wish to dishonor the crowd.
Literally completely bugged out. I guess we just let it die out. Alright. Oh, now it's really bugged out, huh? Oh man, this game has so many bugs to fix right now. It's actually kind of funny, but nevertheless, I'm gonna unfortunately restart. Unfortunately. Look at this, dude. What is this? Oh boy. I hate how the gobblegums are just being wasted though, man. I really hate that. Maybe I'll take out the wall power and change it for something else, even though I'm not using them. Let's time out. No. Alright, I guess we'll just... Interesting I have so many more ultras. Oh, actually it's because of my Black Ops 6 probably. Alright, I guess I'm gonna start the commentary. Am I done with Frenzied Guard? Oh, almost. Almost. Alright. What's going on, everybody? My name is Eli. Today I'll be going through a... No, let me not even do that. Let me restart the freaking live comm. Because you know what? I feel like if I don't have a webcam, let me take it off on Twitch. It's going to be a little bit less informal, but it's still going to be a live comm. Alright, there we go. Hey everyone, it's Eli, or Elite Shadow as you guys know me. Today I'll be doing a live comm first day of the Wonder Weapon on Ashes of the Dead. Damned. It's obviously a first day, so to show you guys a little, you don't really have to run my inventory for gobblegums, but this is just ideally if you guys have them, what I'm running, so I can do this more efficiently to show you guys the steps live comm. Again, this is not a necessity, but you'll see how much it helps in the meantime, so I can get this over with faster. It will be a very informal playthrough, so Ashes of the Damned, here we come. No, I'm gonna restart that one more time. I'm sorry. Let me run it back. Just because, why am I saying Wonder Weapon when it has a freaking name? The Necrofluid Gauntlet. Okay. All right. What's up, everyone? My name is Eli, or Elite Shadow, as you guys know me. Today I'll be doing a live commentary day 1 tutorial walkthrough of the What is the name of this freaking gun? I'm literally losing my mind here. Just for the YouTube channel. This is ridiculous. Why am I struggling so much and I already did the first try? What is the name of this dang gun? Necrofluid Gauntlet, okay. What's up, everyone? It's Eli, or at least Shadow, as you guys know me. Today I'll be doing a live commentary tutorial of the Necrothiller Gauntlet building process. So, first things first, I'm just going to show you guys my loadout for Gobblegums. You don't have to use this Gobblegums, but this is the day 1 loadout that I'm currently running, so I can have the more efficient, timely mannered Gobblegum pack for the sake of the tutorial. So, this is not a high round recommendation pack. This is just for me to set up as a day 1 kind of blind attempt. So without further ado, let's get into it. It is probably going to be on the lengthier side as it is a live commentary, so I'm not jumping through every step, but it will allow you guys to follow through at any point that you guys may kind of get lost in. First things first,
Hope you enjoy this pocket of perdition.
I'm going to turn on the rampant accelerator for the sake of time here. Gonna get my 30,000 points, so I can go right into this door. Oh. Gonna melee this open. Get Ted's head.
It's rare to find such spirited prey. Most of my quarry don't got much chase left in them. He will learn that. Fear not, your friend will join you soon.
Alright, so I will be going to the farm next.
Deserter, zealot, scourge, sovereign, purified, flame. It don't matter not. You the label. Go ahead and call me. Only like that. I'll try to torture this.
Alright, so once here at the farm, we will be doing the usual routine of turning on the power. First, I will just get my armor, as I do have rampant accelerator on. Try to aim for my ray gun. Oh, I got the Mark II. See, I don't ideally want it, but I mean, it gets its job done for the meantime. Just gonna destroy these. You know what? I will actually end up swapping it out. I wasn't intending to swap it out for the sake of the tutorial, but I do feel like it's gonna benefit to have the regular ray gun Mark I. It would probably benefit us. So from here, just the usual, we're gonna turn on the power. You guys, if you guys don't know how to turn on the power, you just have to go through most of these, well, 3 locations I will be showing you guys. Thankfully, I have rampage accelerator, so you guys can either double speed or just fast forward at your own pace. But I was just trying to get the ray gun, the regular. that done, we will be heading over to Ashwood, I believe. Yeah, Ashwood.
You impure filth are gonna learn your place.
Once here, we're gonna do the same routine. We're gonna turn the power.
It has taken root. It seems I require more volunteers.
From here, we're gonna drive old Tessie into the garage. Build Pack-a-Punch. From here, I will be going to the next power location, which would be the lakes. Go through Lost Cabins. Blackwater Lake. Right, so once here, go straight to the power. If I'm going a little too fast for you guys, just make sure to like follow along with the locations at the very least. All I'm doing right now is turning on the power. And turning on the power is just requiring, that's just like the bare minimum to play most of the map, but it will indicate, you know, where every power station is. Actually, it won't tell you here, but you have just seen, so just kind of backtrack if I'm going a little too fast for you guys. Just backtrack the movements I'm doing. Now that it's round 8, we will be going over to the spawn room. Now, the reason round 8 is relevant is because the zombie that we are going to be using for this step is only spawning starting round 8, I believe. I don't know if it's only on round 8 that it starts, but just to be safe, I do choose round 8 because it's spawned before this, but it does start spawning on round 8, so we will be coming back to the Janus Towers Plaza. Right around here, you'll see the spawn. Let's see where he is. Yep, right there. So just try to go for the weak spots that he has, like most spawn zombies. So there we're gonna have the stabilizer chip once he is killed. With this chip, I will be heading over back to Ashwood. So, thank you for the follow, RD. Much appreciated. I can't see your full username, so if I know you, I don't know what your name is on here, but I only see RD. Anyways, back to the live comm tutorial. I'm gonna go all the way through farm. And then all the way across, we're gonna go into Ashwood. So once here, we'll be heading over to the sheriff's office. Now we're going to install it right on the cell gate right here. Now, something important to notice is by installing it, you'll notice that he's still kind of like sleeping. So I'm gonna stun him about 3 or 4 times. Make sure they're kind of getting in there. And start to notice that his eyes are gonna turn red. We're just gonna wait a little bit here in the meantime for Klaus. So once Klaus comes out, which he will be landing here shortly somewhere. There he is. So once we have Klaus under control, we will be heading over to the Ascension location. In order to get there, we'll be taking Old Tessie. Take straight from Ashwood, we're gonna go take a left turn right here. So if we took the right turn, I think we're gonna end up in the diner. So we don't want to end up in Area 115 yet. We want to end up in the Ascension. So from here, we will be going down this path. So once in Ascension, we're going to head downstairs. Is this giving me points? Yes. So once downstairs, we're gonna head over down to this panel, and we're gonna call Klaus. Hey, Cat Zombies, good job though. First aid around 100. Kind of doing like a little live comm right now for the YouTube channel. Alright, so once he's there, I'm gonna interact. I'm gonna stay by the laser beam that you guys are seeing at the moment here. Make sure to stay within this radius and just hold it down for a second. So it should almost be done. Alright, so once that is done, guys, you're going to notice that you're going to have the canister available. When you have this canister, you're not going to be able to run, so just be a little mindful of that when you pick it up. So we are going to head back into Old Tessie. And instead of going to Area 115, I'm going to use Old Tessie to go into Ashwood again. So we're not going straight, we're going back into the power generator. And if you can't launch yourself either, because when you launch yourself, you're going to drop the canister, so you want to make sure that you keep it. Stream at 60 FPS when I stop streaming on TikTok at the same time, I'll be able to. Whenever I stream on TikTok on 3 platforms, on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok, I can't really maintain 60 FPS. But I'm doing three different platforms at the same time. Alright, everyone, so once here, we're gonna just insert here into the power station, hold it down for a second. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Yeah, correct. Alright, we're going to take the canister. We're going to go down to Old Tessie. With Old Tessie, we will be going into the lakes. So we're going to make a left turn right here. Yes, at the same time. So right now I'm live on 3 platforms on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. So quite a lot of strain for my laptop. Quite a lot. Alright, we get off here. Make sure you do it in a timely fashion, as we do have a time restraint. So we're going to put it in the canister. But yeah, I used to stream at 60 FPS on other when I used to just stream Black Ops. But yeah, I figured multi-streaming was kind of cool. It allows me to grow on different platforms at once. Alright guys, so now that we are done, we are going straight into town. I mean into farm. So we're gonna drive past the spawn room, into town. Just try to make sure that you're hitting the flowers that heal your car. So here we are at spawn. We're gonna drive right past. Try to maintain the health up for the truck because you do have a time restraint with this. So let's just go fast. Alright everyone, so once at the farm, we are going to run with the canister into the final step right here. Alright, so now that it's done, we're gonna take the canister. Again, you can't really sprint, so just be mindful of this, especially if you're playing with Rampage Inducer. We're gonna head down to the basement. Place it on this little square. Alright, now this is a part that's a little annoying, but after you place it down there, you're going to want to... Actually, let me double pack my ray gun first. Okay, so you're gonna want to launch back to the spawn room. I'm gonna pause here. You guys see these symbols? These are the symbols that you're gonna try to remember. I'm gonna do it on the way back though, for the next step. So you don't have to remember the order specifically, but I do encourage you guys to like give it a good look. Maybe you can pause, take a picture of it. I'm gonna launch myself back from here, so on the way back you get a very clear sight. Okay, so for me I have circle with cross, circle with line across it, and then I like to call that the Cupid's arrow, even though it kind of isn't that, but just kind of, you know, I don't take a picture of them. I'll try to remember these in no particular order. We just got to remember that we have these three, because we will be putting them into the pedestal that we saw earlier. So for me, Cupid's arrow, circle with line in the middle, and this cross. So let's just keep that in mind for now. I'm gonna go straight down into the basement where we just placed a piece. So here we have the little tiny arrow looking thing. Here we have the circle here. Finally, we have the one with the cross. And we hit interact. And now you will be able to see the wonder weapon, but in this final step, you must shoot into the portals and retract your bullets. So just shoot portals individually, and when you reload and you retract the bullets, they will be closing in, so the holes will be retracted. It's a little sketchy at the moment, but there it is. You have acquired the wonder weapon, the Necrofluid Gauntlet. I try to be quick, but at the same time a very live commentary, a kind of informal way. Obviously this gun is a lot better when you upgrade it, but I'm gonna demonstrate a little bit of it right now. So the way it works is you shoot spikes, and when you recall the spikes, they travel all the way back and kill everything in its path. You also do have a claw attack. But yeah, you shoot spikes, and then when you retract them, they kill everything in the way, which is really, really convenient. Sometimes I'm able to camp here with it. Once I pack it, like I said earlier, it is a lot better, but... See, this you can really appreciate how powerful it can be here. I just killed the boss zombie. So you ultimately have unlimited ammo with it, which is really, really cool. And yeah, guys, that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough, the live comm. And have fun, enjoy. There's many more things to discover in this game. Thank you. Alright.
I'd say fetch me their souls, but it's a little late for that.
Thanks, Steve. Bro, I love it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I know there's like a lot of criticism about this, like being BO6 2.0, but for somebody who enjoyed Black Ops 6 in general, like, I'm optimistic for the sense that it's not like mutant injection land again. That was my one critic about Black Ops 6, is that like no matter the map, it was almost always a mutant injection strat. But this time around, we actually have to use wonder weapons and traps again, because the mutant injection really sucks. Like, the mutant injection is terrible, dude. It really doesn't do anything, so people have to run traps again, kind of old-fashioned ways. Oh yeah, I haven't tried the campaign. I love campaigns though, so that's a big deal for me. No, I don't think so either, though. Now that you mentioned that, though, price-wise, I mean, I'm a Zombies player, obviously, so for me, I kind of just, it's almost like a tradition. But if you were to have, like, Battlefield 6 or this, $70, like, obviously, yeah, Battlefield 6. But as a Zombies player, I kind of just have to give it a shot and high round it. And I'm not displeased, but it's certainly not creative in the sense of it's like a whole totally brand new game. It's just more like, it feels like a big DLC for Black Ops 6 Zombies. And the Easter egg was actually the longest that it's taken for people to find it on the first day. It literally, it was like 2 hours ago that Mr. Waffles found it, so technically day 2. Almost not day 1. Yeah, dude. Same. That was actually fun. I like Shattered Veil too. Liberty Falls, obviously the classic, but I think for me, I like in order. It was Liberty Falls, Shattered Veil, and then Citadel. Oh, you didn't play latest? Well, I didn't play the Reckoning much, so I think that was the latest one. I don't even know how to set up on that one. I didn't really enjoy it. I wonder how long I can hold off camping until I have to run traps again. I'm thinking around 50. I was doing a live com tutorial on how to build a wonder weapon. That's why I took off the face cam. But I had it on all day today, but I will put it back on tomorrow. Just that I'm using my phone for the Twitch face cam, and I'm using my actual webcam for the TikTok face cam. So I'm just charging my phone a little bit after that live com. Definitely, bro. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. I'm camping a little too long. Alright, well I did do 2 live com tutorials, so we'll try to do another one just see if it comes out better, and then I can save and quit once I'm set up. Because it's getting a little late, so then I'm going to retry tomorrow. So let's go for it. What's up, everyone? It's Elite Eli or Elite Shadow. I just want to do a playthrough of the... Dang, why do I keep messing that up? Every time I try. Necrofluid Gauntlet, okay. What's going on, everyone? It's Eli or Elite Shadow, and I want to hop on here and do a live commentary tutorial playthrough of the I actually don't even know what it's called. Why do I keep forgetting? It is the... Dude, what is it called? Why do I literally look at it? I'm like fried. Necrofluid Gauntlet, okay. Let's try it one more time. What's going on, everyone? It's Eli or Elite Shadow. Today I want to do a day 1 livecom tutorial of how to build the Necrofluid Gauntlet on Ashes of the Damned, and I will just use gobblegums to kind of get through this a little quick, but you guys don't necessarily have to use the gobblegums that I'm using. I'm simply gonna try to do the step-by-step a little bit more efficiently, as I will not be cutting through everything. I'm just gonna go with Rampage Inducer, and that can minimize the time that it takes to get through every step. So we'll give it a shot. Keep in mind, it is day 1 of the game, so I don't have my terminologies completely down just yet, but I will do my best to sort of describe anything that may be helpful. So I do a Perkaholic, so I'm going to go here. Right off the bat, I'm going to turn off the Rampage Inducer. First things first, you're going to want to come down here, melee, get Ted's head.
That's right. Show me what you got. Fighting for a lost cause. That's something I know all about. He will learn that bringing me tremble at my sugar-coated fury.
Alright, so we're going to head over to the town.
Folk will call you a lot of things over the years.
I mean, I'm sorry, the farm.
Scourge, sovereign,
Make sure you keep your truck healthy. Try to pick up the green flowers if you're low in health.
Go ahead and call me I am not fond of any.
So once here, we will be turning on the power. Alright, so next up, I always get myself a little bit of ammo. We'll be heading over to
watch, but I got other fish.
Ashwood.
I'll be seeing you.
Same little routine, just kind of rinse and repeat here. Turn on the power.
Sending septic.
From here, we'll be going back to Old Tessie, getting Pack-a-Punch crafted. Alright, we have Pack-a-Punch crafted.
Do you not enjoy it when I bring the pain?
From here, we'll be going over to the lakes. So make a left turn here. Once here, I will actually utilize the box so I can get my ray gun before I turn on the power, because it'll just facilitate a lot of things here. Not ideally the one I wanted, but it's okay for now. so we're just gonna turn on the power here. Just bear with me. I want to get my ray gun before I leave here. Just give me 1 second while I achieve that. You do not have to camp in this cabin, for the record. This is just me attempting to get myself the right gobble gun. That is more like it. Alright guys, so now we'll be going back to the starting room. It is important that you get back to starting room at the very least round 8, because round 8 is when the zombie that we're going to be using for the key card, for the chip, is when it spawns. So I don't think we can spawn it before round 8, so I just want to make sure that you guys are aware. Once here, he'll be spawning right over here very quickly. And again, this is only round 8 plus from what I've gathered. I'm not quite sure if it's true, but just to be safe, I like to encourage you guys to come round 8 or more. So once he drops the stabilizer chip, we'll be able to acquire that. From there, we'll be going over to Ashwood. Alright, so once at Ashwood, we'll be going to the sheriff's office. And install the chip. I will stun him 4 times or 3 times so he can wake up. Alright, so he has woken up. That's just my experience. I use stun grenades, but if you guys use any other lethal, it could work, I believe. So once he is out, we will be going back to Old Tessie. And we are going to head over to Ascension. So we're going to take the left turn right here instead of going to Area 115. Now once here, we're going to head downstairs. Once downstairs, we're going to open the door into support systems. We're going to call Klaus onto this little ATM machine. Once he has activated it, we're going to interact with it. We're going to make sure that we stay underneath the laser that will be activated for the time that it scans. Just try to hold your ground a little bit because it does spawn zombies. Shouldn't be anything too unbearable, depending on the round that you're on. Once it's done, you're going to be able to pick up the canister. But once you pick up the canister, you will not be able to sprint, so just be mindful of that. From here, we'll be going to Old Tessie. We'll not be going straight. I'm actually going to go back to the Ashwood. Simply because Diner is not one of the power stations. So, going back to Ashwood. Once here, let me just move a little bit more here. Okay, so once at Ashwood, we're going to make our way back to the power station. Not the power switch, but where we used to turn the power on. Insert it here, hold their ground for a couple seconds. Once it's done, we're going to take it. We'll be going back to Old Tessie. So with Old Tessie, we're going to head into the lakes. Here we are in a time crunch, so we just want to make sure that we're as quickly as possible. Interact. And we're going to take it again. Get back into Old Tessie. You do want to be a little timely. You should be trying to be fast here because you do have a time constraint, but also try to make sure that your health stays alive for the truck. So we're going to go through the plaza. Don't stop, because we are in the time limit here. Gonna go all the way down to the farm. So once at the farm, I'm going to want to come here again. Final step. From here, take it. Make our way down to the basement. Place it down into this square. So this final part, you're gonna have to pay attention because we will be going back to the plaza. And I'm gonna make sure you guys see this. These symbols are ones we're gonna try to remember, especially on the way back. So here I have the arrow, circle that I can't quite tell which circle it is, but we're gonna come back on the way back, so we're gonna make sure that we memorize those three. It doesn't have to be in a particular order as long as you know which ones they are. So we're gonna take the pad back to the farm to get a better view. Okay, so we have circle with arrow, circle with an empty middle, and what looks like a clock. So we will be heading back down to plug those into the machine. Now your pattern will always be different, so don't try to use mine as reference, just have to remember yours. So we have one there. Circle with arrow, and then we hit interact. It will be giving us the wonder weapon, but in this case we're going to enter a lockdown. What we do in this lockdown is we just shoot the bubbles and retract the gun, the shots, so we will be shooting individual bubbles, and when it reloads it will retract the bullets to close down the bubbles. So once we do that, we are able to acquire the Necrofluid Gauntlet. And that is it. Now, it is very convenient for certain situations. You're gonna pack-a-punch it. You're able to shoot out the arrows and retract them, killing everything on the way back. Kind of like a crossbow. I'm going to show you the damage here. We're gonna double pack-a-punch it. Killing Zurza, we're gonna retract the bullets, killing everything in its path. In my opinion, it is quite handy for camping here, for the early round strat. So I just retract them, shoot forward, retract them, shoot forward, retract them, shoot forward, retract them. Obviously, when it's triple pack-a-punches, will be even more efficient. And you have unlimited ammo this way too. And that is it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoy it and have fun. Thanks for watching.
I could have lived. Let's see what you got left in the tank.